Bounty hunting in Blox routes isn't about spamming moves, it's about timing, positioning, and knowing when to run or fight. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how to hunt players and win fights consistently. If you want to improve your PvP, this video is just for you. Number 1. Finding the right build for you. It's hard to emphasize just how important it is to find a build that you play best with, and one thing you need to keep in mind is that just because something is meta, that doesn't mean it's meta for you or even good for you. My advice is this. Focus on understanding the mechanics of the game while developing your game sense. When you're practicing, whether that's 1v1s or fighting friends, use the current meta, learn it, understand it, and get comfortable with it. But when you're bounty hunting, use whatever build you're most confident with, whether it's meta or not. That consistency is what helps you gain bounty while still improving at PvP overall. Then once you're comfortable with the meta, start bringing it into bounty hunting more often, and over time, you'll gain more bounty and refine your skills. That way, you're not just getting richer in bounty, you're actually becoming a better player. Number 2. Dealing with third parties. Third parties are a reality in bounty hunting, especially in popular PvP areas. You should always assume someone else is watching your fight. That's why it's important to finish fights quickly once you have the advantage, and to leave the area immediately after securing a kill. Staying in the same spot after a kill is one of the easiest ways to lose bounty. If a fight starts attracting too much attention, it's usually better to disengage and reposition instead of forcing it. Surviving with your bounty is always better than risking it to greed. Number 3. Target selection. Target selection is one of the most important skills in bounty hunting, and it's something most players completely ignore. You don't need to fight every player you see. Smart bounty hunters choose their fights. Before engaging someone, take a second to watch how they move, see if they're alone, what fruit they're using, and how confident they look in PvP. If someone is surrounded by teammates or clearly baiting fights, it's usually not worth the risk. Isolated players, distracted players, or players already in a fight are much safer targets and give you more consistent bounty. Winning fights consistently matters more than taking every possible fight. Number 4. Cooldown and ability management. Cooldown management is what separates calm players from panic spammers. If your main moves, flash step, or mobility options are on cooldown, you should not be forcing a fight. Always be aware of your energy and your cooldowns. If everything is down, disengage and reset. The same applies to your opponent. Pay attention to what moves they use. If they waste important abilities early, that's your opening. Bounty hunting is about patience. You win more fights by waiting for opportunities instead of rushing in. Number 5. Observation and flash step control. Observation and flash step control are huge in PvP. Instead of immediately going for damage, try to bait dodges first. Throw out light pressure and force them to waste observation or flash step. You can achieve this by doing Sanguine Z or Soul Guitar Z. Once their dodges are gone, they're vulnerable, and landing combos becomes much easier. If someone burns flash step early, that's a big advantage for you. No dodges means free damage as long as you stay calm and don't rush. Number 6. Finding a good combo. Finding a good combo is one of the most important parts of bounty hunting. You don't need the flashiest or most complicated combo. You need one that you can land consistently. A good combo should be simple, reliable, and easy for you to execute under pressure. If you can't land it when you're nervous or low HP, it's not a good combo for bounty hunting. Spend time practicing your combo in 1v1s or with friends until it becomes muscle memory. When you know your combo well, you don't panic, you don't rush, and you make fewer mistakes, which directly helps you gain more bounty. Consistency matters more than damage. My advice is to look over social media, whether that's TikTok or YouTube, and find a combo that fits your build. Use that as a foundation, then practice it until it feels natural and consistent. Number 7. Experience. Experience matters more than people like to admit. Bounty hunting isn't something you master overnight. The more hours you put into PvP, the more situations you've seen, and that experience builds on itself. After enough playtime, a lot of your decisions stop being conscious. You don't think about when to dodge, flash step, or disengage. You just do it. That's intuition. You start recognizing patterns without realizing it. You can feel when someone's about to push, when they're baiting, or when a fight is about to turn bad. That instinct doesn't come from guides, combos, or meta builds. It comes from repetition. This is why experienced players look calm in fights. They're not reacting to every move. They're predicting what's coming next. If you're newer to PvP and you're losing bounty, that doesn't mean you're bad. It just means you haven't built those instincts yet. Every fight adds to your intuition. Every loss teaches you something, even if you don't notice it immediately. Over time, movement, timing, and decision making become subconscious. And once that happens, bounty hunting feels slower, easier, and more controlled because you're no longer thinking about what to do, you just know. Number 8. Knowing your counters. One mistake a lot of bounty hunters make is assuming every loss is just bad luck or lag. In reality, some builds, races, and playstyles are simply designed to counter yours. Certain fruits shut down your mobility, some races make it harder to finish combos, and some playstyles punish how aggressively you like to fight. Good bounty hunters recognize this. If there's a certain build that scares you every time you see it in a public server, that's your green light. That fear is telling you exactly what you need to practice against. Instead of avoiding it, take that build into a private server with friends and fight it on purpose. Pay attention to why it feels difficult. Is it their race, their cooldown pressure, or how they control space? Once you understand those matchups in private, they stop being scary in public. You'll know when to disengage, when to slow the fight down, and when to change your approach completely. You don't need to hard counter every build, you just need to understand them, and that understanding will save you more bounty than any new combo ever will. Number 9. Knowing when to run. Now, this might be controversial because a lot of players hate running and will call you a coward or whatever, but you have to remember, you're not doing this for ego or pure PvP, you're doing it to gain bounty. So when you feel like you're about to lose a fight or you're low on HP, don't hesitate, run away, heal up, come back, and finish the fight properly. There's nothing wrong with playing a little dirty while bounty hunting. At the end of the day, your only goal is to gain bounty, not lose it. Risking your bounty just for ego is a stupid and amateur mistake. Smart bounty hunters play to win, not to impress. In conclusion, at the end of the day, bounty hunting in Blox Fruits isn't about being flashy, aggressive, or trying to prove something to everyone in the server. It's about playing smart. It's about understanding your build, knowing your matchups, managing your cooldowns, and making the right decisions, even when that decision is to back off. The players who consistently gain bounty aren't always the ones with the best combos or the strongest fruits. They're the ones who stay calm, learn from their losses, and don't let ego decide how they play. Every fight you take, every fight you avoid, and every mistake you learn from build's experience over time. And the more experience you gain, the more natural everything becomes, until bounty hunting stops feeling chaotic and starts feeling controlled. So focus on consistency, not ego. Play to survive, play to learn, and play to win. And if you have any questions, tips, or topics you want me to cover next, leave a comment. I read all of them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.